In the previous video, I was talking about how the algorithm will notice all the activities, all the engagement around your live Facebook live video, and they will reward you. Remember, Facebook is about engagement. What does engagement mean for Facebook? Engagement means people are spending more time on Facebook. That's good for Facebook, and they will reward you for it. They will make your content more visible. They will even begin to promote your group because it's a group with a high level of engagement. While you're doing your Facebook Live, have a moderator next to you. Encourage people to ask questions while you're doing. Listen, if you have a question about what I'm saying, type it here and one of our team members will be responding to you. Ask them if you understand. Did I make it clear, or is there a better way to say it? So engage with your audience while you're speaking on Facebook Live and encourage them to engage with you by commenting and tapping. Let me see those likes. Let me see those likes. Give me some likes. If you like what I just said, if it makes sense to you, let me see your likes. I want to know that what I'm saying is actually resonating with you. Find a way to get them to engage with what you're doing in a way that the algorithms will recognize. So a week or so or days before you do the PDF, the Facebook Live, announce it and promise something and encourage them to comment and say, okay, how many of you are interested in this? Let me see. I don't want to do things that people are not interested in. Let me see who is interested to come to this Facebook Live. I will be giving out free PDF and free strategy documents at the end of it so that I can send it to you directly. And when they comment, that's engagement. When you come and respond, that's engagement. When they come and comment again, that's engagement. So figure out ways to create engagement in your group. Promote your group on Facebook. Run an ad and promote your group. Put the link to your group in your personal profile. Share your group in different groups. And let people know what it is about. Make a video about the group. And invite people. Even as I'm speaking right now, for those of you who would like to join our social media marketing tips and ideas to grow your brand, there will be a link to the group at the bottom of this video. If you want to join our Facebook group, you know, the Digital Revolution and SEO Forum is a place where we talk about SEO. The link will be at the bottom of this group. And come join our group. Okay? So when you make such announcements and encourage people to express their interest in the upcoming event and their interest to receive these kind of things, guess what? This is an opportunity. You go into their inbox and give them a link, and they'll come to a landing page, and then they will get something free as they register. Maybe it's a training class, and as they register, they put the email address and their name. So you're capturing these emails and feeding your email list so that you can now use this channel and communicate with them. And Facebook groups are now known for producing millions of dollars in revenue for businesses that know how to handle it. You can use your Facebook group to promote your Instagram, your email list, your YouTube channel in your Facebook group. You can drive traffic to your website. Create units, sections in your group. Take different content that you're doing, maybe videos and stuff like that, and group them within topics in your group so that people are able to search for them easily, because all the content tends to be buried on the wall. But if they are in topics, when people click on a particular topic of interest, then they find all the content in that topic unit so that they can navigate easily and find your content and engage with it. This is very important. promote your group. Promote the content in your group. Go back to old posts that were trending. Whenever you go to an old post and you comment on it, Facebook will now bring it back on top of the wall. And then new people will notice it, and then you start another cycle of engagement. Be creative about it. Innovation. So Facebook groups are growing bigger, 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 bigger. But you have to give an opportunity to the members to also, be exposed. So everywhere you go, in your email list, on your website, put a link to your group. Make sure that you have figured out the type of content that your members need and enjoy. You will figure that out over time. It's not going to come in a day. And once you figure out, you begin to provide them what they need. So grow your group. There's no limit to it. Use Facebook ads in a very strategic way on Facebook. You cannot run ads directly from the group, but you can run ads only from the page. Maybe one day Facebook is going to allow ads to run from the group, but we don't know when that will come. But overall, remember that engagement is the key. There are 2-3 types of Facebook groups. There are private groups, closed groups, and public groups. A public group, it can be seen by everybody. A public group is not limited. A private group, a closed group, anybody can find it by searching for it. But they can't see the conversations inside, what's taking place inside the group. But a public group, people from outside can see what is happening inside the group. Okay? But a private group, nobody can find it unless they have the link or unless they are invited. So you can decide what type of group that you want to run, depending on your strategy. And once you start with a private or closed group, don't turn it back public again. Facebook will not allow you to do that. Because people that you have when the group is private or closed, they actually were sharing things with the knowledge that nobody outside the group will see. So if you suddenly turn it public, you have betrayed their trust. So you have to be sensitive to your group members. So Facebook groups are huge. The purpose of a Facebook group is to facilitate and nurture engagement, which means people who share common interests talking with each other and sharing. So starting a Facebook group is a lot of work. It's not easy. You have to be committed to it. You have to be consistent. You have to be available to answer every conversation and every question. Acknowledge what people are doing in your group. Every business needs a Facebook page. But every business may not need a Facebook group. But I wouldn't suggest you have a Facebook group without a page. So that's it for today. I will be sharing more information and more tips and ideas every week. So if you are interested in getting all these tips, and if you find this content interesting and helpful, please click the link below and subscribe to our Facebook groups. And don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and click the notification bell so that you will be notified whenever we publish new content in the on this channel. I truly appreciate you spending the time to watch this video, and I truly appreciate your questions and comments in the comment section in this video. And I will also appreciate if you would share the video with others who you know who may benefit from this content. And invite them, by the way, to subscribe to the channel. I will really, truly appreciate that. Our goal is to form a community of people sharing together and growing together. Again, thank you very much. And until next time, have a good day.